I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, come on, why are you dragging this out? Why so many damn videos? We get it, the game sucks. Move on to Zelda's adventure. Oh no. When a game is so fucking horrible that you start to hallucinate, you just can't let it go. I am gonna drag this out. And in previous videos we talked about the flaws, we talked about my experience, we talked about the history. And the only thing left is to go in there and see just how bad it can get by showing you exactly how these flaws play out in an actual game. And trust me, it's a dead horse worth kicking. Consider this the final nail in the coffin. So we start the game and are greeted with this generic title screen. Why they couldn't have used just a little more imagination, I don't know. Unfortunately, it's the best part of the game because from here it's all downhill. And when I say downhill, I'm talking roller coaster downhill. We then move on to the opening cutscene, and for a game that stars Zelda, the writers still felt the need to sneak in Link's fake enthusiasm.
Oh boy! I'm so hungry, I could eat an Octorok!
Do I even need to say anything? Anyway, once we actually start playing the game, we immediately run into problems, like right here, where we try to stab this pig, but it's too low to the ground. This ain't like Cheetahman 2, where you can't even duck. Here you can duck, but still, some of these enemies are too low to hit. And this is a persistent problem throughout the game. I mean, look at this! There's no way I can hit that!
Really?
Yeah, really. This area is infested with these Darth Vader heads that are just simply way too low to hit. I mean, seriously. Unless you're on a slope at the right angle, you will not, I repeat, you will not be able to kill them.
Aren't you a mite puny?
Too damn puny. So if you can't hit them, then I guess you gotta jump. Oh, what the fuck? Did you see that? I fucking jumped and it turned around while I was in midair so that I landed on it and died. What the fuck? So you'd assume that's a fluke, right? No. These enemies chase after you and boy they are fast. Real fast. I mean, look at this. They move just as fast as you do. And if you try to jump over them, they follow you. And if you jump straight up, well, they'll just sit there and wait for you to land on them.
Isn't it lovely?
No, it isn't. And you know what makes this worse? These enemies spawn out of thin air. Just look. I'm simply walking away from this crawler and it looks like he's getting way too close for comfort. So what do? Well, naturally you jump up here. But a fucking enemy immediately spawns in front of you. You can't engage because it's too low, so you jump and he follows you and you're forced to take a hit and there's not a damn thing you can do about it. Not a goddamn thing.
It's awful!
What makes all this even worse is the lack of an invincibility buffer after you take a hit. I mean, look how quickly you can die. See, look at that. That took less than 1 second to go from full health to dead, and that's with half a heart lost per hit. We took 6 hits in less than 1 freaking second. Here's another example. Just watch. Watch the hearts. You see that? We went from full health to half a heart in less than a second. We accumulated 5 hits in less than a second. This is the end result of no recovery time. You essentially get ass raped repeatedly. And some of these enemies come out of nowhere and inflict heavy damage like this. Did you see that? Dead in less than half a second. That came out of nowhere with no time to react. No time at all.
Great! I can't wait to bomb some Dodongos!
Yeah, let's go bomb some Dodongos. Okay, how the fuck do I get out of here? Alright, there we go. You see? That's another problem. You can't always tell where you can jump, meaning you'll waste all this time trying to get out of a fucking cave. And look at this shit. Here, it's obvious that I'm supposed to jump here, but I still can't do it. Man, come on! I just made this jump a minute ago! Finally! Oh, what the hell was that? Does that look like a fucking gap? It looks like a damn tree root that you can walk over. Oh, God.